So at the start, pretty much everything's normal. You wanna have a manual ult, so you can use Tsuki a bit later. Basically around 47 or 48, you use him, then you switch. You can switch also later if it's uncomfortable with you catching this dodge here. You need to dodge that one. Applying all the buffs, then you use a new weapon, Soma. As you can see, it applies the stacks up to 50, and this stays forever. It says infinite, so you will never need to worry about again. Now, what's important here on the entire run? You want the ultimates of Sang to be within Leonard's Rain and Leonard's ultimate. If you don't get both of them, it's pretty much a dead run. It's a very RNG run. It's 10 times harder than Fire. Fire was pretty easy. But yeah, so you want to delay it as much as possible, the overload, just in case Leonard gets another rain off. And you see the rain is still not here. Well, now it popped off like the last second. So that's when you're gonna use it. That's why we also delayed Tsuki or Sugi, whatever. So you saw the damage was like 122 billion and now it's 200 billion. Like it makes a huge difference. By the time I understood this, I was having such bad runs. So that's pretty much a good benchmark at the start to see if you're doing it right, if you're doing it wrong. Here, pretty much, I don't like this part myself because you wanna make here transition as soon as possible. You take basically every second attack Shadow Step. No, not this one, the next one. And sometimes she will just, the statue will leave instantly. So you're just doing your thing, you follow rotation normally, everything's normal. Now, I don't know if it's good or bad if overload comes before that. Doesn't really matter. What's important is afterwards. Let me just go a little bit later. Okay, just normal rotation, everything, nothing special. Now here you have around your second ult. Now if it comes before the break phase or after, it kind of doesn't matter much. What's important is, you see, let me go a bit back. So you wanna use your ultimate again once Leonard has his ultimate and rain off. So he did his ultimate. I'm lucky to get another buff in, debuff. You see Leonard is doing his rain, he's finishing it, he hits, and I can ult. So let me just go back once more just to see the damage difference that we're doing here. Break. So 861. 928, okay, that's Leonard's thingy hitting. 928. See, that's almost, that's 100 billion right there. Just during the Sang Jingwu ultimate with Leonard's thingies both up. So the next important phase is Myro. So I'm a little bit early here with all the buffs, but thankfully the overload comes almost instantly. So you want to make sure you have Vacuum Wave and the Stormbringer and Shadow Step right before. Shadow Step is not as important as you re-debuff with Myro. So optimally, you have Cadenza already by the start. Then you use E, Q, and instantly cancel the Q with Cadenza. Now you have the thing, the defense down, it will last for the entire duration. So what you're gonna do is charge your MP bar. I have way too much MP, so it takes a bit longer. But it doesn't matter because you need to do anyway the basic attacks to have the E ready. So Ultra here with defense down, instantly with E, left shift. And pray statue don't moves. I miss 2-3 hits here. It happens a lot of times. It's garbage. This will be 170 RC. And yeah, but after the QTE, I like to use another E and Q really quick, or just E, depending on how much overload time I have left. Usually I have just 5 seconds. So it's super tight because you need to charge your ult. You can charge it with this new ability, new weapon. It charges super fast. But if it's already charged, like almost just debuff. So you see Leonard is going to do his ultimate after Myro always. Sometimes it's super tight, sometimes it's longer. But that's good now because being so early on the overload, the good thing is you have all the buffs up for the entire duration of Lenny. So here I'm delaying a little bit, now we got the rain also, and I'm ulting now. I know it's super tight, but look, 188. Under 88, 200, well, that wasn't that much damage, but it was also because the ult was and the rain running a little bit beforehand. So yeah, pretty much it. Could definitely get more damage with Myro. Unfortunately, the few hits didn't hit. Leonard, for me, I have down to 1.2, but it's so random sometimes.